Hello team and welcome to another ATP Geopolitics video with myself, Jonathan MS Pitts. This is Ukraine War breaking news update that I'm just going to bring you about the hero of Chechnya. He's the hero to Chechnya to my legend of the universe, as he gave himself that award. Who is it? Well, it's Ramzan Kadyrov, the warlord, the Chechen warlord. Apparently he's in a critical condition. Andrei Yusov, representative of the Ukrainian Defense Intelligence, has said some Russian media inform that Kadyrov is in a coma. Mr. Yusov said that some of the Kadyrov's illnesses have intensified and that's why he's in a critical condition. He added that this information gets confirmed from various sources. Quote, he's been sick for a while and it's about systematic health problems, but he's been in a bad state for the last few days. Now, if you remember recently, I reported that he had buried alive, by all accounts, his former deputy and doctor, sort of personal doctor, who he had, the belief is that he had accused him of poisoning him and so, killed and buried him alive. There were previous reports about his ill health, so this is not the first time that this kind of claim has come up, but it is definitely a more formal claim. It's not just a sort of rumor that we've seen. This is the Ukrainian intelligence now saying this. Lots of Russian and Chechen Telegram channels are writing that Chechen head of state, staunch Putin supporter, has fallen into a coma. Lots of different sources saying this is the case. All over the shop, the claims are out there. So this would be significant. He is, as I said, a staunch supporter. That's his deputy that he buried alive. By all accounts, hasn't been heard from since October 2022. But yeah, he's back ill again. Is this the result of some kind of intervention from, I don't know, Ukraine? Even some of the special services. We talked about assassination yesterday on my extra. It's not beyond the realms of plausibility. It's certainly possible. Nonetheless, I think this is super important. As I was saying, he's a staunch supporter of Putin, and if he goes, you wonder what will happen with Chechnya. Will the Akhmat special forces kind of units be pulled back? Although a lot of the Akhmat special forces, the Chechen special forces, are actually, filled. The ranks are filled with actual Russian armed personnel. But there could be all sorts of issues going on back in Chechnya with a power vacuum that might arise if he was to pass away. Obviously, there have been two Chechen wars. It seems insane that Chechnya supports Russia given the history there, but that's the power of money, I guess, and meddling of the Russian political entities. But anyway, who knows what might happen, and who knows whether he will indeed pass away. He might not be in a coma. He might be okay, or he might get over it. But I think this is pretty serious news, and we'll have to watch this one closely. So Ramzan Kadyrov, not particularly popular outside of certain I guess demographics in Chechnya. I do wonder how popular someone like this is amongst the rank and file of the Chechen population. He'll obviously have his supporters, but I'm sure there's an awful lot of people who didn't like what Russia did in the two Chechen wars for obvious reasons. So you wonder what the rank and file think about him. And outside of Russia, he garners very little love, I would think. But yeah, as I say, widely reported at the moment by a number of different sources, from my normal ones like Null Reports, head of Chechnya, Ramzan Kadyrov is currently in a serious condition. We're not talking about minor injuries, reporting what Yusuf has said, to lesser known sources from my point of view. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd pass that one on to you. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. Catch up with you probably tomorrow.